Can a woman teach a son how to be a man?
Yes and no.
All right. So what's the
We can give them like guidelines to becoming a good man, a better man, but we're not, like you said, we're not men, so that's impossible.
How you gonna say like I said? How you gonna know what I said before I said what I said?
Because you said it before. We had this conversation
It's
before.
women for you, man. You gonna put words in my mouth?
You,
How
I
you know
know,
I'm going to? Nah,
I
go
know your
ahead. Continue.
thoughts.
Continue.
So
Continue. That's it. That's
no,
all you got.
yeah, that's all I
That's all you got. Yeah, like I said, like she said, like you said, in
had.
the day, like only a man can teach a man how to be a man, right? And women teach men how to be a man based off their past hurts when they're dealing with a man, or they trying to teach their sons how to be a man based off how their fathers raised them, or how they saw their fathers was.
Okay.
But it really take a man to actually raise a man to be a man, because a son could a man could show an example, and and the son can see a man, see him being a good man because he's a man.
Right.
He have to see an actual man,
Like an
right?
example
Like
of
if
what
like
a
right,
good man
right,
looks like.
right, right. So like if you want to teach your son how to be committed and loyal to a woman, right?
Right.
A son had to see a male figure or a father to see how to treat a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Right.
So
So
ultimately, the
I
mom
wasn't done,
can't.
but go ahead.
No, I'm saying a woman can't 100% show her son how to be a man.
She can't. Only probably she could show the examples. You know what I'm saying? And I do my little research and all that stuff, right? A woman could teach a son just how to be a good man to a woman, not a man in general,
Right.
right?
Right.
And so this, I got some examples of how, ladies, if you're, a mom out there who's raising a son out there, and this son don't have no male figure, and you don't know what to do, how to teach him how to be a man, your boy is got the gems for you, right?
Yes. Let's hear this.
So how can a woman teach a son how to be a good man? Teach him respect. Teach him respect by respecting him. Number one. Show him love, mothers. Show your son love. Teach him not to be selfish and self-centered.
Okay.
Teach him to be honest. Own up to your mistakes, whether you right or wrong. Just be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be a pathological
Don't be a
liar.
pathological like her. No, I'm joking. Let's be on a serious note, right? Teach him to be brave. Like toughen your son up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
teach him to be. We gonna elaborate. Teach him how to be a gentleman, right? So since you're a mom and out there, you're a woman in general. So how can a woman teach her son how to be brave, though? Like,
I mean, just don't live in fear. Like, know how to take control of your life with your thoughts. Like I always tell my kids, you literally create your own life, like with your thoughts. If you're thinking positive, you're gonna get positive energy back towards you. If you're getting if you're putting out negative energy, that's what's gonna come back towards you. So just learn how to take on adversity. I'm available for them to speak to me. Like when they go through stuff at school, I talk to them and they can get their emotions out. So I'm emotionally there. Sometimes I'm not stressed out, but I'm emotionally there for them, like enough to where they can talk about their issues and their problems, and I could give them the P's and Q's on how to get through it as little boys.
right? Okay, yeah. And I want to elaborate on another thing what I said about the how the mom can teach a son, how to be a good man. Showing him love, though.
Yes.
Like, how can a mom show a son love?
Well, I think you should answer that because you're a man now, right?
But you're a mom.
Yeah, but my kids are small.
All right, so I could say show them love instead of the cuddling thing. Just care about their feelings. Be thoughtful about them. Listen to them.
Okay.
Because sometimes a child could feel, more love by just listening.
Okay.
So most people think, oh, I'm just like hugging my son or kissing on my son and showing them love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's my modern day way of how a parent could teach their, sons or, parents could teach their kids love in another way. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
And I also want to, do my research, right? On how can fathers, teach their son how to be. And this is why I'm going back on, why fathers are important in his son's life, for the son could keep that masculine energy and keep him from being emasculated, even from the world, not just from the mothers.
Right.
Because sometimes we got to protect our sons from the world in general. It's more the word than actually the parental part.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more the word, right?
Okay.
So how can a father teach a son how to be a man? Teach him, right? Fathers out there, if you're a father out there who's raising a son and you're an inexperienced father, you need help on how to teaching your son how to be a man. Your boy is got the gems from you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So teach your son to face and embrace his feelings,
Mm-hmm.
to recognize love,
Mm-hmm.
right? Stand up for others, work with a purpose, admit mistakes, learn from failures.
Okay.
And this one I'm gonna do for when it comes to embrace your feelings, right?
Yes.
Because I don't know why people feel, even with men and women, society feel that men cannot show feelings. They
Right.
say true men are gonna show their feelings, though.
I agree. I never understood that because it's like, why are you stopping a human from being human and feeling human things? Like,
Right.
and then if you holding it in, it's gonna like build up and it's gonna turn into other things. So I never understood why